Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching a live match of the Eastern Edge Season 2, and we are back again with the last match of the day. And this will be between 9 o'clock on the blue side and randoms on the red side. But don't get discouraged because we will be coming back tomorrow with more matches as well because the competition must stay on. And with that, on the casting deck, along with me, I have Fredo again. Hello, Fredo. Welcome back. How are you doing?
Hello, Peachy, and we will be hosting the last game of the day. It will be a little disappointing to end it so early, but yeah, we need to keep some for tomorrow as well. So yeah, we will be back again tomorrow. But for now, we have the game on our hand, which is between 9 o'clock versus the randoms, and the first bans have already been, already been happening. And the first ban coming in from the side of 9 o'clock will be the high lows, and from the side of randoms will be the chip. So yeah, the Chip, the Hyros, and now the Lolita and the Roger. Pretty standard bands considering the meta right now, which is going on. So yeah, nothing out of the box, nothing extraordinary, pretty standard bands. But yeah, I have heard of this team Nine O'Clock before, but I don't know about the team Random. So yeah, I guess in the 9 o'clock side, we will be seeing the Terizla being picked as well as the Exborg maybe on the jungle role. I don't know, but yeah, that is what they usually play. So maybe they will be trying to pick out those heroes first. But yeah, the Ruby and the Zask have been banned as well. So yeah, the Ruby ban coming in though. Why do you think they have banned the Ruby here? Also the Lolita PG. The Ruby and the Lolita are quite skeptical because they are like counter picks for some heroes. So why do you think they've decided to ban the Lolita and the Chip here and the Ruby? Mm.
Currently, uh, that's right. Currently in this meta, we are seeing a Lolita and a Hanabi combo coming in because of the passive coming in from Lolita. It is proven beneficial for the Hanabi to get the free from the CC already. With that, the Lolita has been picked off, and Ruby. I really don't know how to say why the Ruby has been banned right in the first section of the ban. They could have gone for a Zuxian ban, and I really have to mention that the Zuxian is yet for a grab, but no, the team 9 o'clock they go in with a Edith. Look at that.
Yep, they're going for a idiot in the first pick, and like you said, the Zoshin is still up for grabs. And I hope the enemy will be looking to pick up the Zushin right now because the Zushin is a very annoying hero, especially in the late game when her mana doesn't run out. But right now we see that the Vixana has been picked by the team random as well as the Carmilla here. And I hope that side of team 9 o'clock can easily counter this Carmilla and the Vixana using that Valentina. So yeah, Valentina pick would be a very good pick here if they decide to pick that. But yeah, the jungle roles are still open as well. But they will not be going in for the Valentina. Instead, they will pick up the Zushin, which is a very nice pick in this current meta. And as well as the Jawhead, I guess the Jawhead will be playing in the roam role here. And just after that, the randoms have decided to take up the Arlord for the EXP lane. The Terizla is still open though.
Oh, that is true. And the Jawhead could have gone into jungle or maybe a roam as well. But let's just see when the match proceeds with that. I really don't know why the Zuxian pick here right now because the Vexana has been taken. They could have gone in for a Valentina, as you mentioned, and it would have been played for, the cards would be playing for them quite perfectly because they have this Edith where her passive is just to pass on damage to other heroes and the minions as well. So they could combo it out with the curse of blood, but no, they decides to go in for a suction. Okay, this is also a pretty good match, but there we go. We are already into the ban section. Looks like the first assassin has been banned, and it will be the Hayabusa. Maybe a Ling ban coming in. The Roger has been already picked up, so there is no possibility that the Roger will be taken here.
Yep, we might see a Ling ban coming in because the junglers have not been picked up by either side yet. The roam and the jungler is still left on the side of Team Randoms and on the side of Team 9 o'clock. I really do not know what to say because the jungle might be filled by the Jawhead or not. The Gold lane might be filled by the AD or maybe the experience. So yeah, a lot of positions still open for the side of Team 9 o'clock because of the flexible picks which they have picked up. But right now they will be looking to ban the Fanny instead of the Ling here because the Fanny, I do think their composition lacks the ability to deal with a Fanny in case the enemy decides to pick a Fanny. So maybe that is why they have decided to ban out the Fanny instead of dealing with it later on. And like that, we will be proceeding to the next ban. And the randoms have decided to ban out a Julian, a pretty good ban considering they have frontline heroes which can be troubled by, the skills of the Julian. And the last ban will be the Moskov.
Oh, these are some good bands coming in. Julian band, the Moscow band. I really have to commend them for them. Julian into the early game, he really creates a maddening effect into the battlefield just as soon as he hits level 3. But the other junglers, they really have to hit level 4 to get their ultimates up. But that is just not the case for Julian. With that, the Alpha has been picked on the side of randoms. Looks like Alpha will be going in with the retribution this time. And on the other side, we are yet to see a roam as well as a jungler. I'm really curious to see what 9 o'clock has in their store for us with the jungle role. And to counter out that alpha, maybe an expo would be a good pick here, Fredo. Am I right or not?
You are right. The export would have been a very good picture because they have the Carmilla, they have the Arlot, they have the Alpha. All of these heroes are pretty high HP heroes, and dealing true damage to them would be a much better thing instead of dealing physical or magical or any other kind of damage. So true damage does counter high HP heroes because the penetration coming in from the items are sometimes just not enough. But right now we see a Ling and a Beatrix coming in from the side of Team 9 o'clock. But yep, those heroes are pretty good. But in this draft right now, I do think Team Randoms have the upper hand because of the tankiness and in the front line which they have right now.
I do agree with you. A Link pick as well as a Beatrix. And to counter out the Beatrix, we have the Nathan. The Nathan with the entropy could position himself in a way that he could get out of the position unless he gets stunned. But on the other hand, we really don't see much stuns coming in other than the ejector and the earthquake shatter from the Edith and the jawhead respectively. With that, we will be heading towards the game pretty much soon, and this is the Eastern Edge Season 2. You're witnessing the greatest match between Team 9 o'clock versus Team Randoms.
Yep, and right now as we speak, uh, which draft will you say is the better one here? Like for me, I have already said that the side of Team Randoms have the better draft here. But in your opinion, is it the same? Pichi.
I'm kind of leaning towards Team Randoms because, they do lack the early game, but from the mid game to the late game, they have this advantage. They have the Nathan. If they get the Nathan farmed up pretty well into the early game, and if he does not dies much, I think the game is set. With that, we are welcome to the land of dawn, ladies and gentlemen. With that, the junglers are going in for their buffs. Looks like Ling will be starting off with the red buff, proceeding towards the blue buff. And it is the jawhead for the roam from the side of Team 9 o'clock.
Yep, the Jawhead is on the roam, like I said, because the Jawhead does deal a good amount of damage in the early game with his passive. So, yep, he will be looking to, help his teammates take off the early pickoffs. And right now we see the Litho is being contested by both sides, but Alpha will come out on top, and he will be taking the Litho Wanderer first. And, the farming speed of Alpha is much more than the Ling in the early game. So he does hit that level 4 way early, and he might be able to pick off the Beatrix there, and but he will be using his alpha charge onto that small creep instead of ganking. Did you see that alpha charge?
That is right. I don't know why that Alpha charged right into the creep, but it's okay. Maybe a misclick happening, but it did happen on the creep and not to the Natalia. With that, moving on, the team randoms, they are trying to get a control over the river area while there is this Alpha already charging onto the Edith. Edith is very low. Looks like she won't be the first blood. And yeah, almost it's just 2 minutes of the game, and yet we see a first blood. Who do you think the first blood will be? Will it be the Zuxin, who is in the bot lane right now, trying to battle it out with the Arlord? And looks like it will be the Zuxin.
Yeah, the Zoshin was in a very bad position there. I mean, the Jawhead is not providing you any vision, and you're just fighting with an Arlott in the early game. The Arlott does a ton amount of damage with his second skill in the early game, so she should have, been careful there. But yeah, that was careless of her, and because of that, the side of team, the side of team. But what is the name name of the red side, Peachy?
So on the blue you have the the 9 o'clock, and on the red side you have the randoms. With that, team randoms, they picked up the first blood. The turtle, the turtle. I know I really missed on the turtle. Can you bring us on who took who won the retribution battle?
Well, there was no contest there, and Alpha was able to secure the turtle without any contest from the side of
Oh,
Team Project 9. And oh my God,
random.
we might be seeing an engage there. The Ling is going in with his Tempest of Blades, and the Arlott might be able to be taken out, but he's way too tanky.
Oh, that is right. Even the ejector being used on him, but that is just not the play. He escapes very quickly, but on the other hand, there is this a lot in trouble. Goes down in the hands of Edith, and Edith getting killed by the Alpha. This was a good trade coming in for a 1v2 trade. With that, the next turtle will be spawning in pretty much soon, in less than 40 seconds. Teams are looking for the litho. They really want to take off the vision the litho is providing right now.
Yep, and I think both the teams do want to gank on their gold laners already. So they have already starting prioritizing. Like, oh my God, the lift coming in from the lantern there was able to pick off the Vexana so well out of position, and the Vexana should have, just I guess she did not, I don't know, she thought that the flicker will be wasted there. So that is why she didn't choose to flicker, but instead has a life, just taken by the Beatrix.
Also, did you see that combination of Jawhead and the Zuxian? That was pretty insane combo coming in. The Zuxian picking up with the lantern flare. Oh, wait a minute. The team fight has just broken up. Ling going in with a Tempest of Blade. Looks like he will be missing out on this retribution. And Alpha winning the turtle for his team. The Eternal Guard has been used onto the team fight. There is still Zuxian going down ham with the lantern flare. Again, looks like this team fight favored towards team 9 o'clock.
Yeah, the farm difference is already 1K, and the farm difference is still piling on. And project, sorry, 9 o'clock have a better farm right now. And this Zushin is so handy in the team fights with her crowd control. She just lifts up the enemy and throws them away, which is a very good, crowd control coming in from the side of Zushin. And right now we might be seeing an engage here. And the ejector has been used, the charge has been used on that ejector as well. But the Vexana will be able to flicker out. And they are pretty low right now. I guess it is time for the Alpha to charge in. Then Alpha will be charging in on the Zushin. Zushin will be taken down immediately. The Curse of Blood was used, and the ejector coming in from the Jawhead. The Alpha is still safe though. And the top lane tier 1 will be taken down.
And do you see the Nathan? He is steadily farming up with one assist right now and no deaths. We are slowly creeping towards the mid game as well, where he will be having a a power spike with that. Oh, looks like the entropy has been used trying to position himself in a very good position. The Tempest Blade coming in from the Link as well, but the Link cannot catch the Nathan. Nathan still chipping in damage. It will be the Vexana along with the Vengeance going down in the hands of Carmilla. And there you go. The situation, the team fight diffused very quickly as soon as the Carmilla was down.
Yep, but I do hope that the side of team 9 o'clock will be able to, realize that they did. Oh my God, a nice team fight coming in. The jaw had just went down, and yeah, the turtle is still up, and I guess it will be an easy turtle for the side of team randoms because the jaw head on the enemy side is down.
Oh, that's right. The team fight still goes on. Looks like the lantern flare. Oh, the curse of blood has been used, but no, that is just not enough. Looks like it will be the Edid going down. The final slash has been used, but no, it does do much, and it will be the second turtle going in the hands of Alpha.
Yep, and the mid lane tower, the most important tower in the entire game. The enemy is trying to take it. The tower's HP is pretty low. The rejector coming in, Arthur will be going down. And that was a very nice ejector coming in from the side of the team. 9 o'clock. That Jarhead is just, doing so well with his ejectors in this game.
I do
But
agree with you, Fredo.
yep, but
And with that, look at him. He's already in the bush. He's not revealing himself, and he's just making sure to get another victim as well. And it is pairing up with the Zushin very well.
yep. And I do hope that the side of Team Randoms will realize after this game that a Zushin should never be left open, especially in a tournament like this where the enemy will look to play and play all the heroes which they can. And right now Engage is coming in the mid lane river area, and the Edith will be taken down because she was way out of position there. And the ejector coming in as well on the Nathan. My goodness, catching the Nathan out so well. Tempest of Blaze being used in the mid lane right now, and the Arlord was able to do so much damage, and they will be losing the mid lane tier 1 because of that. And the side of Team Randoms will have more control over the map.
Oh, look at that. It was a good trade, an equal trade for the side of Team 9 o'clock as well as the randoms. With that, Vexana, we are looking at a Vexana who is already on the top lane trying to clear out the minions, but on the other hand, it will be the Link trying to split push as well. On the side of Team 9 o'clock, one of the turrets is still down, but on the other hand, oh, wait a minute, the Alpha charge going in, but no, that is just not enough.
Yep. And right now the Lord is up already. So both the teams will be looking to take the first shot. The Nathan has started to melt the Lord already. The Jawhead is close to him though. He doesn't have the flicker to be able to, execute that flicker ejector combo. The Alpha Charge has been used. Vexana's Eternal Guard has been popped as well. A lot of ultimates being used right now at the moment. And that is why I guess the side of team 9 o'clock will look to capitalize in this situation because their ultimates are still in cooldown.
Oh, that is true. And looking at the gold as well, there is not much difference other than 700 to a 900 gold difference that we can see. With that, the Lord is up for a grab. Looks like it will be the Ling as well as the sniper girl, the Beatrix trying to take it down. Or will it be a Lord bait? But no, looks like the Lord was almost resetted. But no, it will be the Alpha and his team, the randoms taking in onto the hands of a team randoms. The Lord is up. The Lord has been taken down, and look at that. Every single of them from the side of team randoms, they position it very well.
Yep, especially the Jawhead was trying to, reach that Nathan there, but the Nathan uses his entropy so well, using the shadow to go back into the safe position where they cannot catch him. That's why all the team members are still alive even after the Lord fight. And that Arlord just stunning that Ling with his final slash so that the Ling was not able to use his retribution on time. And that is how the Alpha was able to win out in the retribution battle. And right now we see an engage coming in from the side of Team 9 o'clock, but a lot of resources being burned right before the Lord defense. So I guess that won't be a good thing right now because the Lord is marching down the mid lane. They do not have their ultimates available to defend this Lord right now. So I think Team Randoms can take advantage of that.
Oh, that is true. Look at that. The Lord marching it right into the turret. Looks like it will be taken down with the passive of the mid lane. And the minions are still pouring in. And this will be a little super minions coming in because the Lord was just taken off. But on the other hand, the top a second level turret the structure has already taken down. Right now they are being forced to just to protect the inhibitor from the top as well as the mid lane as well, while on the other hand the Beatrix is actively clearing those minions. She is the only one along. Oh, wait a minute, the jump has been the onto the Carmilla, and she has been picked off in a very bad position. Oh, wait a minute, Lantern Flare doing its job. With that, it will be the R-Lot going down in the hands of Beatrix again, and it will be a double kill for the Beatrix.
Yeah, in this team fight, the Zushin is, so easily poking out any hero in the front line on the side of Team Randoms. They have to take out this Zushin first during the team fight, or else it's just, useless to fight in those team fights because the Zushin just keeps out controlling you and you're not able to use your skills on time.
I do agree with you, but on the side of Team Randoms, they don't have an assassin who could reach potentially right into the Zuxian's face, and this is what they're lacking. But on the other hand, look at the Ling. Ling is always trying to get those Nathan or maybe the Vexana, but on the other hand, it will be the Carmilla, who is doing so much damage. Look at that. It will be a god like for the Beatrix. She has been actively farming up and looking at a KDA right now 701 and no deaths so far. And it is already 13 minutes into the game. Oh, wait a minute. The entropy has been used. Nathan actively using his entropy to escape it out from the clutches of Ling. Oh, wait a minute. It looks like the Winter Crown has been used by the Alpha. He tries to survive it out, and the curse of blood connecting onto four people. But Alpha is forced back to go to the base to farm up his minions and buff as well. While on the other hand, the Lord Bait, the Lord Dance is yet going on.
Yep, this is the last match of the game, and they really look not to end first though because they do want the entertainment as well. Right now, we see the Lord is already on the screen, and I guess the Ling is in a bad position, but he has his ultimate Tempest of Blitz to go out, and that is a very big ultimate wasted there because that means the Ling might not be able to come to contest the Lord, and now the Lord is being taken down. The Ling will not be able to do anything. Yes, he will not be able to do anything, and he will be just staying there behind his teammates. And my goodness, the damage coming in from the Nathan on the Zushin. Zushin wiped out immediately from the map. And right now they have the entire, minion wave marching in the mid lane. I don't think the Ling has enough resources to defend that because if he goes in, he's going to get deleted like a paper right now.
I
So
do
yeah,
agree with you. And that was the oh, look at that. As you mentioned, it just happened. With that, the minions are pouring in, the crystal was taken down, and it will be the team random securing a victory. And also, I really have to mention this. The curse of blood landed perfectly, and that is why it connected to the Zuxian, and Zuxian was immediately deleted.
yep. Evidently in the team fight, I was not able to see that because of looking at some other things as well which were going on. But thank you for pointing that out for the viewers here. And this was the last game which, went into the favor of Team Randoms, and the Randoms were able to defeat the Project 9. The Project 9 will have to do some homework and come back better in those team fights and, learn how to coordinate better, especially the lane. He did a mistake by going in early in that, top lane area, even wasted his ult there to escape, because of which the side of Team Randoms were able to take the Lord easily. And yep, that is why they were able to win the match. And right now it's me and Peachy signing off for tonight. And please keep watching the stream. We will be back tomorrow again with more matches. Thank you. Good night.